Welcome to Huddle Adventures. I am Eddie. Laura's in here right now, and we have an American Airlines travel nightmare to share with you. Let's get into it. Okay guys, yesterday, Monday, April 18th, 2022, we are trying to get home from our cruise on the Celebrity Millennium out of Fort Lauderdale. We have a connecting flight. We had a layover. I could not get us a direct flight, and I couldn't get us a flight any earlier than 2 p.m. We were hoping to get one around 1 because we knew this was a smaller cruise ship. We knew we'd get off quick, and we knew we'd be at the airport a long time, but 2 p.m. was the earliest we could get. We ended up getting to the airport super early, but that was after tracking down our suitcase that got taken by accident by a fellow cruiser who took our suitcase from the cruise terminal to the airport. That story's below, guys, but that's how the morning started out. Now, that issue had a happy ending, and we're really good and glad that happened that way. But now we're sitting at the airport. We're there too early to check our bags, so we just have to sit and wait. You cannot check your bags until you are within 4 hours of flying. It's a TSA rule. So we get to that point, we go and check our bags, then we decide we should go get in this long line for lunch, because by the time we get through the line, we know we'll be hungry. So we go ahead and stay in this long line for about 30-40 minutes, and we end up getting a Jack Nicklaus restaurant there in Fort Lauderdale, and we ate lunch there and took our time, and then went and sat at the gate. Got settled in and ready, and the airport was super crowded, guys. I mean, it was super tight. I was planning on doing some vlogging at the airport, which I've done in the past. I was hoping to get a little quiet place to do it. Wasn't happening. It was absolutely packed. We're sitting there, we're checking our flight status. It's on time, it's on time, it's on time. We've had so many flight delays over the last few months. We were half expecting it to happen again, and we were right. About an hour out, we get a notification that our flight was being delayed, and it was being delayed ended up being 45 minutes delayed, guys. Now, here's where the problem is. Our connecting flight, our layover in Charlotte, we only had 50 minutes, 50, to make it from the arrival gate to the departing gate to get our connecting flight. Now we just lost like 40 minutes, 45 minutes. So we knew we were going to miss our connecting flight. We just knew it. But we tried keeping a positive attitude, hoping the flight would be ahead of schedule and everything would be smooth and we'd land and get to the gate quickly and get off quickly. So we had no choice. We had to play the odds. So we get off the plane. I believe it was I'm going to say it was 4:25. Our flight was at 4:15. Unfortunately, the gates were far apart. By the time we got to our gate, it was already on the screen that the flight to Detroit Metropolitan Airport was closed, and we could not get on board. So the ticket agent, the gate agent, wouldn't even make eye contact with us. He was really just dismissive. You got to go to customer service, blah, 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 blah. And say, there's no way you can let us get on this plane. No, you got to go customer service. We go to customer service, and we're in a super long line with a bunch of fellow American Airlines customers who missed their flights due to flight delays. And this isn't our flight. These are multiple flights. So we were staying in this long line for a long time. And finally, we get up there after almost an hour of staying in line, about 45 minutes, I'm going to say, guys. They were able to fit us on the next flight to Detroit. We're very thankful, and we asked the man, well, what about our luggage, our suitcases, where are they going to be? I was getting a notification that our luggage was at baggage claim, and if you know about flying, guys, once you go to baggage claim, you're technically out of the airport, and you got to go back in the airport and go back through security check and TSA body cavity search, all that stuff again. And we didn't want to do that, and we knew that we didn't have time to do that. So the young man at the ticket counter, he informs us, well, usually what happens is as soon as we update your ticket information, when the baggage handlers scan the barcode on your suitcases, they will know which plane it goes on, and it will get it on the right plane. So, we were thinking, okay, these are the people that can't, they're always running, delays on their flights lately. Our last several flights on American Airlines have been delayed. So, we didn't know what was going to happen. We didn't know if our luggage would make it or not. So we go to the gate, and we're there for maybe 10, 15 minutes, and then we get on the plane, and I get a notification that my suitcase was loaded on the plane. Laura's suitcase is still in limbo. We get off the plane in Detroit. Laura's suitcase is still in limbo. It's not showing it's anywhere. It's still back in Charlotte, North Carolina. We go to baggage claim, and we sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there and sit there. And all this luggage is coming off, and none of it's ours. Finally, here comes the suitcase. Turns out it's mine. I get it. Sit there for a while longer. We're getting to the point where the suitcases are coming out a little less frequently. Getting really nervous. Here comes another suitcase, looks like mine. It's Laura's suitcase. So we were able to get both suitcases, thankfully. The concern was, a lot of times those baggage tags can get ripped off of your suitcase. I was worried that was going to happen, and her suitcase would be lost forever. But we got really lucky, guys. Now, the bad thing was, we arrived at the airport at 8:45 a.m., and we didn't get into our house until 10:15 p.m. It was a super long day, guys. Now, I'm not going to get onto a soapbox to badmouth American Airlines, but on our last 3 American Airlines flights, we've had flight delays. Not related to weather, no explanation on why the flight was delayed at all. They just tell you it's delayed. Yeah, sorry, we don't know. And whenever you talk to them, the answer is always, we don't know. Unfortunately, we'll be forced to fly with American Airlines again in the future, regardless of how satisfied we are or not, because there's only so many flights going to places, and you got to make your timing to make it happen. We're learning more and more life lessons as we go. So I guess on one hand, we can say we've been very lucky because we've never lost our luggage on any prior trip or cruise. And that was cruise number 8 in 8 months, right? So the funny thing is, we lost Laura's suitcase twice in one day. So with that said, guys, I want to thank you for tuning in. If you could, please take a moment to hit that subscribe button, turn the notification bell on so you don't miss anything, and give us a like, guys. Those things help our channel grow, and we are here for you. There will be more cruise vlogs about the Celebrity Millennium coming out, and thanks again. Bye-bye.